Hey babe, is now a good time to talk?
Now's a good time to have an unfiltered conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, there she go. You know what I mean? There she go. Does she fuck up all day long? You know what I mean?
Fuck you. Shit.
You know what I mean? All right. So, if I had to, well, first and foremost, welcome to the show. Right, it's your boy Keon, aka KD So Ambitious.
Oh Lord, it's Marissa, aka that girl Rissa, because I really am that girl.
AKA K Nasty, because I really am.
Oh my, see.
But now, welcome back to another episode of MarKei Unfiltered. We back here on the couch.
Yeah, in the boom boom room. But we ain't doing no boom booming right now.
Right. I think we had enough of that. I think we had enough of some boom boom time. And like, you know, what's funny? What you laughing so hard for?
The boom boom. No, I don't. The boom boom time is really hilarious.
What we really call it is pineapple upside down cake.
Yes,
right?
that is actually what we call
our
that.
Kids
are very nosy.
Right, are nosy, bro. They be trying to be in the conversations. They be trying to be in the business. So when we trying to talk, and we got, you got to come up with code words. So pineapple upside down cake is our code word. Yeah. Our kids won't watch this episode. So we're good. You know what I mean?
And they don't know when we say it. I don't even think they pay attention, but because we be like, "Are you gonna make upside down pineapple cakes today or tonight?" Right. Or I would like to make some.
Yeah, and they don't pick it up at all.
They don't. They probably just be like, whatever.
Or they just ignore us. If they do pick it up, like sometimes I do wonder what goes on in their little heads.
Yeah, like what are they talking about?
Right. I don't know. That's some good stuff. I wonder, like, what they be. I don't think what they talk about, because a lot of times we hear that and I get annoyed. So honestly, when they talk, I be like, "Shut up."
Yeah, because some stuff I just be like, that's just really wild. Like some of the stories or some of the things
that they say.
Yeah, it's just like.
Or sometimes I be like, "Bro, how old are you? Like, you going through what? At what age?" It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But they thinking also like shocks me sometimes. I be like.
Yeah, you too smart for your own goddamn motherfucking good.
Yeah, well, especially Callie, but she's a Capricorn, so there's a
difference. Yeah, the battle of the goats. That is our household.
There's no battle.
Oh gosh,
there's no battle. Like I'm not.
Callie be like, I'm not a baby goat anymore.
And I still tell her what.
You a baby goat to me because I've been doing this shit way longer than you, Callie. Right.
So she a baby goat. So you know what I mean. But let's see what else has been happening. I guess it's been about a month since we dropped our last episode. Like, what is today? July the 7th. So we dropped the episode right before I went on vacation. So it was that June the 13th.
Yeah. I feel
like it's been an exact month since we recorded, though.
Yeah, that's when we recorded, y'all. But it was a little.
No, it was delayed on the drop.
It was delayed on the drop because
on YouTube.
Yeah, we have been. Busy. And we had to like upload it on our drive to the freaking cruise port, and we didn't have our hotspot, so please forgive us.
Yeah, we were. It honestly should have been done.
Yeah, but we were trying to pack.
But we were packing and we were trying to clean the house. We were trying to do stuff to go to closing. Guess what, y'all? We like 7 months in, right? Still not at fucking closing. Still not at closing. I will say that
we've made progress.
We've made a lot of progress. So tomorrow, I think we should hit up the team. I told you how we should start it. We're going to hit up Jeremiah and be like, so, because he said we actually should have been going to closing this week. Early this week is what was last told to us.
Yeah, but
But we had to get another appraisal done. So haven't heard about that. So I'm sure that that'll slow it down. I'm sure that they'll tell us they're waiting on that.
Oh yeah, we haven't got that back.
We haven't gotten that back yet. So we gotta wait on that. It was a holiday weekend, right? So we understand things move a little slow. So we'll see what happens. But still haven't gone to closing. So that part sucks. And honestly, it's been stressful too. Like, yo, it's been getting on my nerves.
Because we had it planned out so that the house will be done before the kids have to go back to school. And that's like one less thing we would have to worry about. But it's going to be one more thing that we have to worry about, actually.
Right.
So
as long as it's done before the wedding,
I don't care. But
that'd be great. But I don't know.
Would have preferred it to be done.
Right. I wanted to host
like September-ish to the latest.
Right, because we wanted them to we really wanted the school year to start off back in our house be done, kids have their stuff, we wanted
They got their own space and
everything.
whatever.
So that's what we wanted, but at this rate, I don't think the house will be done until November, December. Because even if we go to closing now, work really won't get started until August.
Right.
And it's 12 to 16 weeks on our construction process. So it's going to be a while. But, and that's just construction. We still got a lot more cleaning out to do. Stuff that we're not taking, stuff that the team will be cleaning out. So there's going to be a lot.
But I have an announcement for that. Just remember that, y'all. But you got to stay to the end of the episode, and I will talk more about that, what I have to announce on that.
Let's see if she remembers, guys. I'm not going to remind her.
That's fucked up.
She told y'all.
That's fucked up. I'm just saying.
To the end of the episode, let's see if she stays around that long.
She's going to forget.
She's going to forget. What else has been going on in life? Parker's birthday is this weekend, so we're trying to plan for that. It is Amazon week this week.
And I love Amazon.
Right, until we
So he's going to be mad when he sees all these packages outside. I already know
some million packages about to be outside.
That he got to go get off the porch.
Every day I feel like it's a package that come to our house. Every day. Sometimes I'm just like, bro, what the hell is she ordering now?
Like
it
today
don't
I got a package.
Be Amazon. It's always a package. Some majority of days multiple. Right? It's multiple Amazon packages throughout the day. That's the part that annoys me. It's just not it's one time. I can come home from work if I go in person and go check the front porch. It's automatically a thing for me now. Check the front porch. Right? Our packages and everything come through the front door, but we go through the back. Our parking pad and everything is in the back. So we come to the back. But the front porch always has something on it. And honestly, on the days that it doesn't have nothing on it, you ever go to check your front porch for a package and it don't got nothing on it, you automatically be like, who stole that shit? Somebody was stealing packages. Somebody stole our stuff. I'm having anxiety that we don't have nothing on the porch. That's the crazy part, right? PTSD that there's nothing there. Because we get so much. So I already know this week is about to be crazy. I already put my requirements or my request, not requirements, my request of what I would hope we get out of Amazon week. Right? Some robots. When I was about to get the house done, so we're we already got one. And I was like, well, we need one for each level. So
yeah, I was going to say, y'all, he don't be mad when it's for stuff for him, though.
But it's barely stuff for me.
That's a lie.
And if I order something, y'all, don't let me order something for myself and not order her something. And then, most recently, I got some shoes. The kids, they wanted a pair too. They got told now because they were $200 in their size.
And let me tell you something. Them little suckers.
They growing.
Not only that, they hard on shoes.
Right. So you know what we did? Racked up whatever we caught on sale. They get one good pair of nice shoes, but F that. They wait till they get older.
Yeah, they don't know how to take care of their stuff just yet. So,
and it's not like they trying to really match.
They're not. They just want it because they feel like it looks cool.
They don't care.
What else has been going on? We've had a couple little beefs. We had a couple little arguments. There was definitely one where me and Marissa didn't talk for 3 or 4 days.
It was it wasn't a straight through 3 days. It was one day we was talking, then the next day we wasn't cool. Then
the same day we wouldn't be not cool.
I'm saying
it wasn't on another day. It was the same day. It'd be the same day. We went a couple days not talking. She would try to ease in, and then she'd piss me off again. I'd be like, girl, fuck you.
Yeah. And that's,
right, but that's what we're going to talk about today. Right?
Mm-hmm.
How you are petty in relationships. Right?
Everybody beef different. And there's different levels to being petty while you're in a relationship. So that's what today's topic is going to be on. That's what we have to talk about.
It's how do we handle beef? How do we handle being petty? Right? While still loving each other in the long run. And what does that mean? Right? We're going to talk to y'all about, like I said, we was beefing for a couple of days. So we're going to talk about that. But before we do.
Oh, yeah. It's rapid fire time.
I think sometimes the way you give it off is so boring.
Boy, fuck you. You fucking do it.
You don't have to
You
curse
should
at me
take
so
the
much. Get off my
questions
head.
from off your head.
Marissa, don't piss me off. All right?
Says the person that pisses me off every day.
You piss yourself off when you wake up in the morning. So
You piss yourself off when you look in the mirror.
Just rapid fire.
The first question is, who is more dramatic when mad? And please answer truthfully.
Marissa. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Please answer truthfully. We already know it's you.
You sure?
Marissa.
Because you dramatic when you not even mad. So
You dramatic when you not even mad. Yes, I'm sure. It's definitely you. Listen, this is the thing. I can give a prime example. What's your number one question that you ask me? What's the only question that you ask me every day, multiple times a day?
Are you okay?
Nope. Why can't you just be nice?
Yeah. Why can't you be nice?
How am I not being nice, Marissa? You told me now. So dramatics.
You can be mean sometimes.
Being mean and being dramatic is two different things. I don't be mean. You think everything I do is mean. All right. Who apologizes first? Or do they? And be honest about that. Be honest about that one.
I'm going to be honest. You do. But that's been something I've been working on. Just trying to. Because for me, I could want to say sorry, but I just be like, he being pride, a fucking asshole to me.
That pride.
And then I could like try to be nice to him, and then he'll be like, bitch me, and I don't fuck with that shit. So I'd be like, well, damn. Like, I be feeling like, yo, this how I be feeling. Like how Yvette was when she was crying. Jody don't love me no more. That's how I be feeling.
She didn't even say it like that. That's how I know you didn't never watch.
Well, she was like, Jody don't love me no more. But I mean,
okay.
They know what I'm talking about. And you do too.
I mean, I know, but I'm just saying.
But I didn't have
that's
to.
That's my favorite movie, so I don't like when you misrepresent.
Oh Lord, okay. But that's how I be feeling. Like I be feeling like Yvette.
Marissa.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just don't want to deal with you.
And
sometimes I just want to be quiet. I just want to be quiet. Sometimes I just want to be quiet. I just don't have nothing to say. You know, you ever heard that saying? If you don't know what to say, don't say nothing at all. That's where I be at.
Sometimes.
That's where I be at. Because if I say something, you probably not going to like it.
I ain't knocking it.
Right. So, I just don't say nothing at all. But then, you being mean, I already said I'm sorry. So, that don't make me feel better. That don't mean my time is up for me to feel some type of way about this. Well, we talked about it already, and I said I was sorry. Okay. Do that mean I'm supposed to be okay now? No, it don't. But, that's what happens.
I'll be giving you your little minute to South Stew sometimes.
A minute. That's directly what you give me. 60
I give you hours.
Seconds.
Hours.
How do we get to hours? The only time I ever get hours is when...
Will you be watching TV downstairs? I don't bother you.
That's a lie. You do passive-aggressive things if I go downstairs and watch TV.
Like what? Come downstairs and give me something to eat and go right
or
downstairs
try to go in the
watch
kitchen
TV.
Or walk right past me in the living room. You know what you do. Like, let's not pretend that you don't try to come peep what I'm doing or something like that.
I might see what you're doing, but
right.
I don't do it
why he can't watch
blatantly.
That show
like,
with me?
No, there's some shit I don't want to watch with you.
Mm-hmm. I bet.
Like how you don't want to watch my girl shows. Besides,
but I watch some of them.
Besides Baddies.
I don't even want to watch that one. I watch it because you forced me to. Sometimes
I forced you to watch
last
Baddies.
week, I going to watch it last week. I even walked away when you turned it on, and I went to go watch TV.
But you be liking Baddies. Don't sit up and make it seem
I like it because it's going to we watch it.
And you be into it too.
What I'm saying though is if you didn't force me to watch it,
you're gonna watch it on your own. Okay, that's fine.
Right. So that's all I mean. There's certain shows that if I watch,
he be like, I don't like summer. He don't like summer on Baddies.
I don't like summer, but that's I have to watch the show, so I might as well participate. I don't like summer. You're right. I don't. I ain't gonna lie.
Summer bummer.
Don't you got another one?
Yeah.
You wanna do one more?
Let's do the last one, I guess.
You guess.
What's the pettiest reason you ever stayed mad?
I feel like we both should do that one. You want to go first?
No, because I got to think.
You got to think.
The pettiest reason, yeah.
I can name your petty reasons, but I don't know what you would name. The pettiest reason I ever stayed mad at you was...
I'm really saying thinking because I'm trying to think like of the pettiest.
I'm trying to think the pettiest. Like, why was I mad? Or stayed mad? I feel like this most recent beef for real.
Okay.
But if I had, like, I'm trying to think of, like...
Me too, because I'm
reason.
going way, like...
I want to go... Yeah, I'm going way back.
Like, I'm trying
to think. Oh, I know. All right. I can get mines. When that one time I asked you... It was something that you were doing in the kitchen, and I asked you about it. And, like, you got upset. Like, leave me alone when I'm in the kitchen. I don't do it. And I was like, all right, bet. I ain't never going to say nothing to you again in the kitchen. And for a minute, I really stuck to that. I wouldn't say nothing to you. And you was pretty pissed. You'd be like, why you wouldn't talk to me? And I wouldn't even participate in the kitchen with you. And I was like, I ain't trying to tell you how to cook. You don't remember that?
I'm sure, because I do say that.
Right. Everything. If I say anything, if I ask a question, you get upset.
No, I don't.
Yes,
no,
you
that's
do.
what he like to do. He like to come behind me when I'm fucking doing shit and be like, "Oh, well, do this or do that." Like,
no, that's a lie. No,
that is
that's
not
a lie. 100%. That's a lie.
Do that all the
no,
time.
I don't.
And
That's
I
a
tell
lie.
you, like,
no,
stop coming behind me.
That's a lie. What happens is I'll come behind you and I'll be like, "Why'd you do this like this?"
That is not what happens.
That is what happens, and then you be
I
mad.
can give you an example. When I just was cooking, you said, "Oh, put some Sazon on it." I said, "No, I'm already putting."
You was seasoning the chicken. I
I'm
said,
already.
I
telling me to do
I didn't
something.
tell you to put it. I asked
Yes, you
you,
did.
are you?
No. You
that
said
is a
put some
lie.
you said put some
I said, are you
Sazon
putting some Sazon on there? And you said, no, I ain't doing that because I already got this other season. I said, okay, do what you want to do then. And then you got upset and said, I'm just going to put the Sazon on there. I didn't tell you to do anything. I asked. I said, you putting some Sazon on there? And then you said no. Then I talked crap after that. You ain't gonna put no Sazon on there. It ain't even gonna have no flavor. And then you said, don't you like my Marry Me chicken? Don't you like the last time I made chicken? I ain't put no Sazon on it? Right. I asked the question. I didn't tell you nothing.
That's his perspective.
All right. Well, your perspective is a lie.
It's not.
Okay. Your perspective
This is how it be going. Right here.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you another petty reason I stay mad.
Okay.
Therapy last week. Couples counseling. I was like, I ain't talking to you. You and her.
Right, because you felt, and this is I'm not even gonna get into that shit right now. I'm really not. But I was like, he being a fucking asshole. But I just let you be an asshole.
I wasn't being an asshole. I ain't even do nothing asshole.
In peace.
I just didn't talk to you.
You didn't even cuddle with me that night. You did. You were right. So being an asshole. Yes, it is.
I just was taking my space.
For fucking 12 hours?
Yeah,
you needed 12 hours?
Yep, that's how angry I was.
Oh, okay. But if I don't cuddle with him.
You don't.
Oh my God.
That's a lie. How other you don't cuddle with me? I don't say nothing until... Only time I say something, Marissa, is when you wake up complaining about it. I'm like, well, what did you do? If I want to cuddle at night... If I want to cuddle at night, I say it to you then in that very moment. No, I don't wake up. Nope.
So you ain't never said to me, you see how you laying all the way across the bird, all the way across on the other side?
In that moment, directly when it's happening. What you said is, he be waking up like, oh my God. I said, I disagree with that.
I said that you have complaint about me not cuddling.
I can't wait till we gotta play this back.
Me too.
I can't wait. Because I'm not going to argue with you here. I'm not going to argue with you here. I'm going to wait till the playback. I'm going to wait till the playback.
Have you or have you not gotten mad or upset?
In the moment, yes.
In the moment, it don't matter. In the moment, later,
I never said I didn't get upset. That's not what the question was. I said I don't wake up and express my point. Upset like that. Well, your point was not how you expressed your statement.
Okay. Well, my apologies.
Okay. You can apologize. I know you're sorry.
You're a fucking asshole. I just want you to know
just filthy today.
Cause you just bring it out. Like,
I don't do nothing to you.
Cause you know why you said that.
I don't do nothing to you. I don't do nothing to you.
Your sorry part. Cause you know that sarcastic joke that this is the other thing that he does, y'all. He throw rocks.
Hide his hands. Oh my God. I didn't hide no hand. I ain't hide no hand.
If me and Callie make a joke, it's hiding our hands. No, it's not. We admit that we did it. So how we hide our hands when we admit that we did it? Hiding your hands is I ain't even admit that I did it. I'm lying and I don't even admit it. We go hard. We goats. We tell
No,
you.
sometimes y'all be like, oh no, that's not what I like.
Is it don't be how you take it. Just because it don't always be how you take it don't mean that we doing something different.
All right.
She don't like to lose.
I don't. It's not a competition. See, that's the thing.
Right, because you already know.
It's a difference between us.
You already know.
He think
it
it's
ain't
a
no competition.
Who won the last argument? Who won the
I
debate?
win all of them. So that ain't no scoreboard.
You don't, because sometimes I be clocking your tea and you be like, you got me with that one. You have told me that before.
I'll tell you that you tell me stuff, but that don't mean you win the argument.
Why does it matter who wins the argument? Why it's supposed to be us against the problem, not the problem.
So it's
us.
crazy how now you want to switch to that, but just now you just
Like,
said sometimes
so
he
funny.
lose and I just got him and he told me that
clocking
before
your tea.
and I be clocking his tea, but
Yeah,
then
I
when
be
I
clocking
come
your
back
tea. Yes,
and I say,
I have.
oh well I won, then it's like, oh well why we gotta do that? But you can just do it.
I never said it was a competition. Do I clock?
You just said it was
clock
a
my tea.
competition. You just said it was a
Not a competition.
You just said it was a competition.
I said you be clocking my tea. I be clocking yours. That's the truth.
Marissa, I would like to get into today's topic.
Get into today's topic. Go ahead.
So, well, you wanted to talk about how we got to this topic. So I think I did a lot of the talking here today. So I'm going to let you lead this segment of the show.
Yo, this is like our other side, I guess. Not other side, but this is when we have our random moments when we be in the house like, and you just laugh. We don't do it. We don't just do it in the house, but we haven't did it on here. So let me give one for the people. All right. So how we got to this topic was actually
the fact that you got to this topic where you feel like you need to get a middle finger out right now. It's gonna be a bad night for you, buddy.
Boy,
This is how we get to not cuddling, y'all.
I'm cuddling tonight. I'm not worried about.
By yourself.
Oh, okay.
With the cat.
That's fine. Lennon's a good cuddle buddy. See how you already being an a-hole and already.
You just gave me the middle finger, and then when I
I'm
retaliate back
playing.
on
We
it,
do this all the time.
Well,
like,
then that maybe I'm
please.
playing too. You can. You see how she can joke and play
this-
all day.
y'all see
See
this
how she
fucking
can
shit?
joke and play all day.
Oh my
But then when you
God.
do something back,
You
she
are
want to
really
be so
young.
serious.
You are really.
Because I said,
You're really
oh,
funny.
we're not going to cuddle tonight because look at her giving the
Yeah,
middle
I don't
finger.
play about
after you
cuddling.
just cried about the
I
cuddle.
don't.
Right. Now she don't play about it. Right. But you want to pick. You are something else.
All right. So anyway, how this topic came about? It actually was a requested topic from from our family. Remember?
It was already a topic before they requested it.
It was, but it was a topic, but then it became a requested topic because Mama Ev was like,
Because we brought it up that this was going to be our topic, and we was having a real conversation with them about beefing different.
I guess, okay.
That's all it was. Remember, we started asking them questions like, "Hey, we was talking about something today."
I don't even remember how we got to that, but we basically we were over for a family gathering, and we all
let's
started.
talk about it. The family has a monthly dinner.
Yes. Okay. Fine. We can go into detail.
Well, you said you want to go into detail, and then when I say let's do it, then
All
it's
right.
like, well,
okay. That's fine. Okay. So, go ahead. The family has a family dinner
I'm gonna just shut up. This is your
No,
portion.
talk.
My bad.
every Saturday. I mean,
Every
not
Saturday?
every Saturday.
Every Saturday?
It's crazy. Once
Every
a
Saturday?
month on a Saturday. I'm tripping. My bad, y'all. Once
We
a
have a
month.
family dinner, a family
Yes.
gathering, family dinner.
Yes. And so it was me, it was Mama Ev, which is Keon's stepmom. It was Jazz, which is Keon's stepsister. It was me, Keon's dad. I want to say, was your dad over there at that time? Or he came over there eventually? He was like, he
was
came in
that
eventually.
conversation.
Yeah.
So
Then it was Poppy. Am I missing anybody?
I don't think so.
And so we're all in committed relationships. So we were just talking about like how the beefs go when we were asking questions like, Cause sometimes stuff be happening, you kind of be thinking to yourself like, are we the only one that do like has these type of beefs, or like are we the only couple that goes through this? Like that's the kind of thoughts that we had. Like,
so, and I think it's safe to say like we're all in committed relationships at different levels, right?
yes,
So
different ages too.
You got a married couple. What they got? How many years? 28 or 30?
I think he said something.
It's
long time.
It's a long time. It's a long time.
Long time.
Actually, I think it's in the 30s. I think it's in the 30s. I'm 31, so definitely as long as I've been alive. And
So we gonna go
since I've been alive. So I'm gonna say 35.
Ma gonna comment on here and tell us.
She gonna comment and tell us.
So we're gonna go with 31 for right now.
All right, let's go with 31. But I'm telling you, it got to be longer than that. Because Janae and Alicia.
Yeah, all right, let's round it.
That's why I said 35.
All right, 35. We'll round it up.
All right, so let's go with 35 years married. And then my dad and my stepmom, I feel like that's like, what, 10 years? Almost 10 years.
All right, almost 10 years. And
then there's me and Marissa who are engaged. And then there is Jazz and Cedric who are dating. So there's all these different relationships, these different, I guess, like aspects of relationships. So it does go back to like what Marissa said, like, is it just us? Are we the only ones that do this? So that's how the conversation started. Mm-hmm. Right? Was, hey y'all, me and Marissa were having this conversation today around this, and we wanted to talk to y'all like about this. And ultimately, that's how it came to this level of like where we talked about like there's just different levels of petty when you're in a relationship. So we all agreed that everybody has like these "f you, get out my face" moments, right? Like behind each other's back. Everybody like, you might throw a middle finger up at your significant other or something like just. Ugh, you just grind. You just grinded that gear that just ain't nobody else gonna grind.
Right.
So we were all talking about that, and like. It's little stuff that me and Marissa do to be petty, like the middle fingers.
Yes.
Right? So the middle fingers was like, it's never like to each other's face or nothing. It's always like the real deal. That's why I like how she did it was like ugly. Like she's like, this is one for this camera. No, like really it's like they get supposed to turn around, like they're not supposed to be looking, and then you like.
But sometimes I do it in your face too, though. Like it's a funny. It's like you get on my nerves, but it's still like a joking like. Yeah. Like, fuck you, but I still love you. Like, fuck you, nigga. Like, it's just like one of those.
Why would you say that? Yeah, right.
Like, it's just one of those.
Marissa made gravy, and I was like, girl, why would you put that flour in there like that? Like, that's not how you
and now
that.
I'll be like.
So, it'll be stuff like that. So, that was how the conversation got started. And then from there, like, we all just started. Like, it was good to, like, hear with the family, like, how everybody's levels are different, right? Or like the different things that everybody do. But it made us also talk about like how your levels of petty are different, right? So I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. I'm gonna really say like how the conversation really got started was during me and Marissa's couple of days of beef. Marissa, like I was pissed off, right? So like it was like a day we were supposed to transition back, and like I think I ended up taking my PMP that day. I don't remember if it was the same day or not. It might have been the day after.
Yeah, it might have been the day after.
It was all in that same week. But so me and Marissa was like trying to transition, and then like she ended up like going back to like what caused the beef, and then like the beef just got real ugly. And I was like, yo, just leave me alone. Like, don't bother me. So then Marissa came home and she started cooking dinner, right? And I left to go out, and me and Marissa supposed to try. In Maryland, there's this spot, Cheesesteak and Co., right? So they're supposed to have, like, some popping cheesesteaks or whatever. Marissa and I are supposed to try it together. Yeah, she pissed me off. I straight went and got it and came back home and ate it, right? She was cooking dinner.
But he ate that shit in my face. He knew better.
Well, we was at different rooms. Like, I wasn't about to go extra to go sit on her face. Like, she was always
But you thought about it.
If she wasn't already downstairs when I got back home, I probably would have, because that's the level of petty that I be on, right? Like, just to prove a point. But because I told y'all, she like to like come and be nosy or like be in my space and like do stuff that she wouldn't normally do. She saw it, right?
I didn't see that shit, nigga. I saw
she
it
because she straight told me
on the car where you see where you was going.
She saw, but
I didn't
so
see the
she
actual
knew
cheesesteak.
Right.
She knew. She was in the kitchen right when I got home. Even like I was on the phone with my friend. I went outside. But I knew Marissa was going to try to listen, like, what they talking about? We wasn't even talking about her. But I knew she was going to try to be nosy. So I straight went and sat in the car while I talked on the phone. She going to try to be in the kitchen with the door open. It's 95 degrees outside with the air on. What you got the door open for? To be nosy? She think I don't know, but she's trying to be nosy. So our levels of petty are different, right? Like I knew it was going to piss her off that I went and tried the spot. And she was cooking.
And I went without her. Nice. I went and got his funky ass a tomato, and I don't eat tomatoes. We just said Kelly. Me or Kelly don't eat tomatoes. I was making tacos, and I still was nice, y'all, and got him a tomato.
I ain't give a rat's behind.
And when I seen him going there, I said bet.
I ain't give a rat's behind about that.
I said bet.
So we talked about how, like, you know, when you get in a committed relationship, your levels of petty are different, right? How you gonna be petty is different, right? Like I ain't gonna be like I ain't trying to leave you. We ain't gonna be over, but I'm gonna have an effect on you. I'm gonna affect your day, right? Like it's different. You know what I mean? Like you don't go to levels like I'm gonna hurt this person.
Yeah, like.
But it's like you know what I mean. You're strategic.
I'm gonna inconvenience you.
Yeah, you're strategic to your petty, right? When you're in a relationship, when you're in a committed relationship, you're strategic to your petty, right? So, like, I'm gonna tell y'all Marissa's level of petty, right? So, me and Marissa went out. So, I think we talked before about my best friend. She a bartender. My best friend Courtney. She a bartender, right? So, we done went out. We done seen Courtney. Now Marissa turned up. Right,
yo,
so she
I thought I was the fucking Hulk that night.
She upset. She done broke my phone and everything over nothing, right? So she done had to pay for that, right? So she upset, right? So we get in the house and we drunk and she want to argue and I'm like, Marissa, I argue with you tonight. Like, go to bed.
And he was like fucked up drunk. Like, I mean.
Right. And she want to like argue. I'm like, bro, I'm not arguing with you. Like,
but shit, I had to get my point across.
Right. But she had, I want to say she had, no, we had Don Julio that night. It was a Don Julio
I
night.
think I kind of mixed at that point though. I don't know.
Yeah,
we had a lot of different shit.
But, so, with that, right, I went to sleep. Marissa went to sleep. Or no, she must have stayed up. I went to sleep. The next morning come, we go out to breakfast. So we about to get ready to go out to breakfast. I go to take a shower, right? This motherfucker done poured out all of my soap. Like, left enough in there for one shower. All I could do was laugh. Like, I go to pick up. And then the crazy part about this is, yo, she just bought that soap. Like, she bought the soap. She just bought it 2 days ago, right? She poured the whole soap out to be petty. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you in a relationship, yo, your levels of petty are different, right? And I'm like, girl, what you think? I'm going to go outside smelling like doo-doo? Like, I'm not, like, girl, I'm going to still smell good. Like, what you think? You got rid of my soap, so then I used her soap. Or I think I used Bath and Body Works soap. I think I had some in the bag. I don't remember what I used. But it just, like, that's the levels of pettiness. You know what I mean? Like, and I'd laugh. Like, bro, all I could do is sit in the shower and laugh, right? And I think I came out and I was like,
and we both just started laughing. And I was just like,
bro, you really a nigga. That's all you can say.
It is very, very strategic. Like,
you gotta be strategic. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like you don't go to no levels where like you need to be like
yeah,
toxic.
I'm not gonna harm. Like, I'm not gonna bleach your clothes or do nothing.
Yeah, like I don't gotta be toxic. Like, you know what I mean? No. But it's like
I'm gonna do something that you're gonna laugh about later.
I'm gonna do something that's either that you're gonna laugh about later, or I'm gonna do something that I know is gonna get on your nerves. Like when I don't cuddle with Marissa, that's my ultimate level of petty. Like, she just earned herself sleeping alone tonight.
And you know what? I ain't even gonna get into why.
Well, what?
The cuddling is just like that's how I go to sleep. But
yeah, so I'd be like, girl, cause yeah, those be the nights she be up all night. I'd be like, girl, and I'd be sleeping over there peacefully snoring.
Yeah, and I'd be wanting to be like,
can't nobody hear that?
No, I'd be wanting to be like, you don't know the scene I'm about to say, so I'm not even going. It's off of Bad Girls Club.
Oh yeah, I don't know that.
Y'all ain't getting no sleep.
Oh, but me, so yeah, I ain't gonna.
Yes.
Sleep, yeah.
Want, wake up.
Oh, I thought you said baddies. Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, that was on Bad Girls Club.
That's how Natalie got started.
Yeah, Natalie Nunn.
Right. So see, I know about that. I was a young whippersnapper back then.
But I definitely think that we beef differently. Well, we have seen that we beef similar but differently.
To each other? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm saying it's compared to other people, like our friends and family. Like,
Oh, yeah, like other couples.
Yeah.
Or like things like that. That's why I think it's important. I think it's important in a relationship. Talk to other couples.
yes.
You know what I mean? Especially like married or anything. Like, talk to other couples. Like, you'll realize, like, bro, it is not just you.
You will definitely realize
Right.
it.
And, like, you'll realize, like, how small your problem actually is.
Yeah, definitely.
Later on. You know what I mean?
You will definitely realize how small, especially if you hear some of the things like an older couple, like let's say somebody is dealing with an illness, like, and you know, it's just that's
Like the real problems that you can have in a
real
relationship.
problems. Like,
you know what I mean? Right now, you're just getting on my nerves. That's
right,
really all it is.
That's just, boy, be quiet. Like,
Yeah, that's just like, you really just get on my nerves. Like, what? Because after you think about it, like, every one of them, after you think on it, they'd be like, bro, why was we really beefing over that?
yeah, we be laughing
Right.
like, yo, we be getting up going to breakfast the next morning. So
Yeah, it'd be like, why are you just beefing over that?
and it'd be like, oh, we are, you know, like, it don't never be like, oh, we done. Like, I'm just,
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to leave you or anything, but it definitely be like, nah, I'm about to definitely be petty. Like, or like my other level of petty is like, so Marissa don't open up doors, right? So
yeah, that's how I know
she
pissed.
not gonna get in a car. She not gonna get in a car. So I gotta open up a door for her to get in the car. But boy, she
When
be
he
lucky if I
mad-
let her out.
or yeah, when he mad, he ain't gonna open that door. I'll
I'm
be
just
like,
gonna go
boy.
right in the house.
Yeah, I'll be like, and
I'll
I'll be
be
sitting
leaving
in the
her.
car too for a couple minutes. I'll be like, oh, this motherfucker is really mad. Okay.
I am
All
not coming on
Alrighty.
that side of the vehicle.
I'll
At
be
all.
like,
She not gonna get in the car, so I know, like, even if I'm mad, I gotta go open the door. Like, if we leaving someplace to go home or whatever. But when we get home or when we get to that place, and if we leaving home and we was already beefing, then I'll just let her stand out there. Like, it just kind of depends. But majority of the time, I even gotta open the door then, or I'll open the door. But like usually, I'll wait and like be nice and like close the door on her. I'll open the door and just walk away. Like, you can close your own door. You got it on your own.
oh,
So that's what I'm saying. Like, when you in a relationship, you just kind of do the petty stuff that you like. I'm gonna get on their nerves today because they really done pissed me off, right? Like, I ain't trying to go nowhere, but
I'm just kind of trying to get.
I'm
under your
activated
skin.
now.
Yeah.
I'm activated now. Like, my levels of pettiness is like, Marissa can say something like, "Don't talk to me." I'd be like, "Bet." I bet you're going to have to talk to me first. So I'm gonna stand on that. What? Don't talk to you? Bet.
And that be the thing when y'all both try to stay in no business. And it's just even funnier. Like, I could even say this, even watching TV now, like being a adult and in a committed relationship. Like, when we watched the Bernie Mac show. And remember how Bernie Mac wanted to go to Vegas and like Wanda was like, I bet you not. And he was like, I bet I am. And like they both were trying to stand on business, and the whole time they both wanted to be around each other, but they had to prove a point.
Right. So
Like,
go hard.
yeah, it's just literally like even my wife and kids.
My wife and kids. I feel
Same
like that's
thing.
the relationship, the couple that we relate to the most. Mike and Jay.
Mike and Jay.
I feel like that's us.
Even the Martin episode, because he had said, I like when you say that about me. Can you say it?
No.
Why not? It's really sweet. Y'all know the Martin episode when he told Gina to step, and then Gina was leaving, and he was like, no, 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 no.
That's not what he said.
What he say?
G, 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 G.
Yeah, that's how he be.
No, I don't. What is that? Stop trying to make me some software. No.
You are a jelly bean. Like, I don't know why we gotta be our authentic selves here.
And authentically, what do? I go hard. I talk
You
shit.
you soft still with me? That don't mean you gotta be soft with everybody. So with
Me and
me, it's
Callie.
different.
Callie the only person I'm soft with.
That's a lie.
No. Me and Callie just have the same level. You think it's not soft.
Yeah, cause y'all both weirdo Capricorn.
But for me and Callie, it works.
Yeah, because y'all both a-holes to each other.
No, we not. Me and Callie are loving.
Y'all are loving sometimes. Y'all do have y'all moments. Then y'all have y'all moments when y'all...
We just real with each other.
Rubbing stuff on it. What did she do
That's
the other day?
being funny though.
Like
that's our level.
y'all,
That's like,
y'all be joking.
yeah, that's us. That's how we play.
So
that's how we play.
yeah.
What you looking at me like that for?
What?
You want me to lead the next part?
No. I mean, what?
Let it flow, shawty. Let me get this hair done.
Did you just say that on the fucking camera?
I'm just joking. I just know how to.
No, you see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
trigger.
Levels of petty.
Why do you?
It's
why?
just to be
For
funny.
what?
Like that's what you did when you said you was over there. I'm just messing with you. Same thing.
Okay. But so this is a good question because
Okay, but
who do you feel like is sneaky? Like, okay, do you think one of us is sneaky petty and loud petty, or you think we both like sneaky petty?
well,
Or
I'm
loud petty. Yeah, you loud petty. I'm more so sneaky petty.
Yeah, I'm
like
loud
I'm
petty.
gonna do some
Yeah,
shit and
you
you
do
gonna
sneaky
find out
petty.
later. You gonna be like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
you do sneaky petty shit like pour on my slope. I'm loud petty. Like
I'm gonna go to Cheesecake and come put it in the fucking Tesla so she can see where I'm going.
Right. Like, cause the whole thing is, I already know she gonna look. If I leave out the house, especially, I walked out, I didn't say nothing. I was like, she gonna go right on the Tesla app and see where I'm going. All of our cars, you can go on the app and see where they at. Right. So I was like, there ain't no point in driving any of the other cars. Like, it ain't gonna make no difference. She know where I'm going. So, boom, I put it right in the Tesla. I said, and I know if she look on the Tesla app, it's gonna show where the GPS is driving me to.
I can see let me tell y'all something. One thing about I don't support other things behind it.
Elon Musk. Just say Elon Musk. What are you afraid of?
I don't support him, but Tesla is a really like that car. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, that's our favorite car.
So
now
do
we
you
trying to
feel
get new
like
Teslas.
We are, but y'all, I don't want to get rid of my truck. I don't know. It's my baby.
That's a different conversation for a different day.
Yeah. But so do
I
you
just
feel
already
like
answered that. I just said I'm loud petty. And you sneaky
no?
petty.
I got another question.
Oh well, you didn't say you was transitioning.
If you let me talk,
Let me talk, Carol.
Go ahead,
Carl. Not today.
Miss Carol.
I said Carl. I called you Carl.
This is you know what I think that annoys me
Oh my
is
Lord.
like
Anyway.
I utilize pop culture references and you just make up your own shit.
Carl is definitely
Show me the pop culture reference that you're saying.
Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow. So
Thank you.
what
Family
made you
Matters.
say Carl Winslow? What made you say Carl?
Family Matters.
So what? How does it? How is it?
I
How
don't
is
gotta
it?
explain shit.
That's
You said give
my
you
point,
one,
and that's my
Carl,
point.
I
What
said
I'm
Carl
saying
Winslow.
is, what I'm saying is that you
He's
said
a black
Carl.
family man.
You said Carl because I said Carol. That's why you came up with Carl, right? But you just saying because he a black family man. That don't have nothing to do with you saying Carl because you annoying.
You can just say anything. That's all I know.
Anyway, what I was getting ready to say was
don't
before I
care.
was rudely interrupted
That's why we don't care.
was see this is his real.
They come to see
personality.
me, Otis. They don't come for you.
Boy,
They here for me, Otis.
I am the star.
You hardly talk.
I be talking a lot more than what I used to.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Scorpio, so I gotta
Ease into the camera.
Yeah, I do. It's
I had to
something
get to
new.
know the camera first.
I gotta get to know. I gotta really be able to show people my real personality. Like I don't be letting everybody in. So anyway, like I was saying. So do you feel like we're toxic?
I feel like you are. I don't feel like we are.
I'm toxic. You're saying. Yo, the things I wish I could say on this camera right now.
You think I'm toxic?
You're not?
I'm not toxic. I'm petty, but I'm not toxic.
So
My toxic levels my petty levels aren't toxic.
So all right, this how I'm gonna filter this. So Sometimes after
the argument, we have sex. That's not toxic.
You don't want to have pineapple upside down cake. Your little thing be thinking.
That's not toxic. That's because we argue naked now.
See this shit?
First off, remember when we were seeing John Netta back in the day?
Oh my gosh,
no. Wait. Let me say my point. Say my point. Let me say my point. Men
This
don't
is really
have
got
control of their erections.
Please don't piss me off.
They always
Please don't piss me off.
Ain't that what she told you?
Please don't piss me off.
Better Google it.
So you don't be. You don't be.
That's not toxic. Toxic and the level of the question here. Toxic is. The shit
that's toxic.
That's not toxic.
Yes, it is.
And Marissa. So, okay. Then if that makes me toxic, then why do your thing be thinking too then? Why do you want it to then? So what that make you? Oh, okay. So that's just
I never
me.
said
It's
that
always
I don't
just
have
me.
toxic
okay.
ways. I think everybody does.
Right, but what your question is...
You just said, I think you're toxic.
I do.
And I think you are too, boo.
But you only got one example.
I got more.
No, you don't.
You be
those are not even really toxic examples.
Well, we be beefing sometimes, and I'm mad. You definitely be. I be like, look at him trying to talk to me more and shit. Now you do. Yes, you do.
That's not toxic, motherfucker. That's resetting the energy.
Like,
the same way, like you just told me. What you say? Well, I already said I'm sorry. We already talked about it, so move on. So yes, it's now time to have regular conversation. That's not being toxic. That's being ready to move on.
Okay. You are.
So what do you think you do? You think you weaponize silence, or you think you get more small revenge? Right.
Both. I do both. I'm not gonna lie. I do both. My silence revenges are like
toxic.
The petty shit. Like, I don't even know why the fuck I did that shit. I was just like, I miss.
Like pouring my fucking soap.
Though, that was just
everything you did.
One of the nights for the.
I'm gonna bring that to the alcohol. I'm gonna write that one off.
Yeah, because that was like I felt like I was the Hulk, y'all. Like, I felt like I could beat anybody.
And she be mad for no reason.
Literally, like I felt like I could beat up anybody that night. I could pick up a car probably.
And she can't hurt a fly.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Till you find out.
It ain't nothing to find out. Trust me. I know. We in training, remember? You in training.
Yeah, and what happened? Last night. Nigga, you lying. I got your finger and you was like...
You finally got my finger like, I've been training you on for weeks?
Let it go.
Listen, this is the thing. I let you think that you want to see. This is the thing. This is the thing.
Yo, we be wrestling like we in WWE.
I be trying to be nice to give you the out. But if I trained you how to do it, you don't think I know how to get out of it?
You didn't get out of it last night, is what I'm saying.
I could have,
but you didn't.
Because I was trying to let you have.
You was being nice. Oh, yeah, okay.
All right. Well, next time. Now that we say that,
I want to see you get. All right, show me how to get out of it now.
It's about to poke you right in the fucking eye.
See this fucking bullshit?
That's how you get out of it. You actually show you how you get out of it.
Poking a person in the eyes?
Yes.
Oh, I guess that would make sense.
If the training that we on, the levels of training that you getting right now, yes. You would take the finger and get their eyes. Yes. So, no, I did not get out of it because I care about your life. I want you to see tomorrow.
But we definitely be wrestling like WWE. Like, we be like, randomly.
We do. We do wrestle like it's WWE. We got some rules, though, because, like, Marissa. So, let me tell y'all. If y'all going to wrestle, y'all going to be petty or anything, you got to have some ground rules, some boundaries. You know what I mean? Like, just know your levels of fighting fair. Because, like, Marissa, for instance, bro, I got, like, 4 open fingernails right now. One of them was because we got crabs. But really, Marissa like to dig her nails in my skin. So, like, she's a sore loser. So, like,
no, I'm not.
She's a sore loser. I've been training Marissa on things for the past couple weeks, but she always goes to her nails. And I'm like, yo, this is not an episode of Baddies Club. Right? So, I am trying to train her. But in that, she likes to, like, dig nails in and everything like that. I'd be like, bro, you don't never walk away with no bruises. You don't ever walk away hurt. I walk away with bruises. I walk away with scratches, cuts.
Oh my gosh, they gonna think I abuse you.
You do abuse me.
No, I don't. Why would you say that?
What did I tell you the other day? I was gonna start taking pictures.
We be playing.
Y'all hear
and
that?
Sometimes you hurt me too by playing.
Y'all hear that? This is how it starts.
You black my eye too, you bet.
And he light skinned. He
how
can't.
it
I'm
hurt.
dark. He can't help it. He's red. He just any little thing. He just turns red, y'all.
Marissa.
Any little fucking thing. I can do like this. Watch his skin rate turn red.
I see it's not red though.
Not yet. Just give it a
Right.
few minutes.
Okay.
Minutes.
Right. It ain't gonna turn red.
You light.
Okay, you keep blaming it on being light. No, you don't be winning, and you don't like it.
No, we
So
be,
you always
we
go
be
for harmful
training and
things.
we
No, we
playing.
don't be training.
I got.
You just came up with the training thing
You
yesterday.
gotta. No, I been said that.
No, you didn't.
When we be playing, like
You
I be
losing.
thinking, like,
You
all right,
losing.
how would I get out if somebody was to?
And you
At
always
least
go for
their
nails.
DNA is underneath my nails.
My DNA is underneath your
Yep,
nails.
so they can know who did it.
Right, when you kill me, they
So they
gonna
can know
that
who
you
did it.
killed me.
No, something happened to me.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
I'm
You
saying
you don't get harmed.
no. What I'm saying is I'm training. Like, let's say if a random person came up to me and tried to like hurt me, at least their DNA would be on my nails.
So your idea of getting out of this is to grab evidence.
I
Well,
just
my
think about that
idea of
part
getting
too.
Out of it is
I'm trying
That's
to get
the-
out
that's the
and
snitching
save
you.
my
That's the
life,
snitching
but I'm
you.
also
That's because this is what you do at work. So you think, let me just grab some evidence. I'm gonna stay here and let them beat
it's
my
grabbing
ass.
facts.
Let me get some evidence. Get some evidence.
You didn't think about it that
What's
way,
that
did you?
again, y'all? You know why? You know why I didn't think about it that way? Because I'm not gonna be the one that dies.
I didn't say I was going to die.
I'm not gonna be the one that gets.
I'm saying
not
just
gonna
in
be the
case,
one-
just
I'm
in
not
case
gonna be the
something
one-
happened.
I'm not gonna be. You know who?
What if you go into a coma? You can't.
I fight the bear.
The bear gonna fight your ass.
Hey, well,
What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, okay, let's say if you gotta go into a coma, you go into a coma, you can't talk, nigga. They
Listen.
get underneath them fingernails, they gonna see who did that shit, and your ass is
If
going to jail.
I'm not going. So this is
that
what I'm
person
telling
going
you.
to jail.
They not gonna make it to jail. They not
You
gonna make
never
it there.
know.
I'm telling you, I do know.
You
I'm
gonna
telling you.
kill him?
I'm telling you.
What if
They
they
not
pistol
gonna
whip
make it.
you till you go unconscious?
After the first pistol whip, they done. You don't know my level of training.
Yeah, I want to see this shit. I want
Yeah,
to see
like,
you fight
you know
a
what I'm talking
bear.
about?
Somebody give me a bear.
Hey,
I need a bear.
You don't know
Y'all-
my levels of
I need
training.
a fucking
the
bear.
levels of training that I'm on is not the levels of training that you on. It's higher.
I need a bear, y'all. Somebody get me a bear. Just reach out to me and we can make it happen. And we're
Right.
gonna make an event out of this. Keon versus the bear. I'm gonna have some bear mace because I ain't gonna let the bear fuck you up. But
It ain't never gonna fuck me up. You
We gonna
have to save the
see.
bear. You gonna have to save the bear.
we gonna see.
You had to save the bear.
We gonna see. We gonna
Alright.
see.
We hear you. We hear you. So, I'll say when things do get too far, though, we got safe words.
Yeah.
So we do use a safe word. And then the silent treatment. We're just not gonna talk.
We'll do everything else together,
Yeah,
but we ain't gonna talk.
We ain't
Like-
gonna talk. And I mean, it can go days. Like, if you're in a relationship and you're like, I gotta talk to my significant other every day, you're not ready for marriage. You're not.
I mean, I don't like us not talking for days, but I'll be like,
Sometimes it be.
it just happens. Yeah, like sometimes. Well, I don't really feel like it happens all like
It don't happen
days.
often.
It don't happen often.
Days don't happen often.
Yeah, it could be like.
I don't even know.
couple
This probably
hours.
be the first time.
Yeah,
that
this
it's
is the
been
first time we
days.
really had days. Like we never really.
And like
had
it really
days.
don't be like a full like don't speak at all during those days.
Yeah, just
but
be
it
like little stuff like, oh, did you
Yeah.
do this like for the kids or did you do
That's
that? Like that's it though.
Cause like, all right, we were so petty. I was like, I ain't answering not near one call from this lender about this house stuff, right?
Right, and I had to text him and be like, we have to
But
talk.
she didn't answer the first call either.
I didn't because I ain't feeling
Right.
talking.
So
I
we
wasn't in the
both
mood.
was like, I was like, yeah, let's see who's gonna stand on this shit longer. But I knew it was gonna be me.
It's always me. But Marissa like to talk a lot of stuff, and I'd be like, "Bet you gonna own that."
I'm just saying.
I be making you stand on it too.
Sometimes, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
Because
But I hear
I be feeling like it's not bigger than the program.
you. Who?
Issues that we be having. It's not bigger than the program. Our program all the time. So I'm like,
I mean, yeah, no, it's not.
But sometimes gotta prove that point though. Like, you know, you gonna handle that. You do too.
I said sometimes I do gotta say
Right
my business.
then. So then that's what happens. You know what I mean? That's what happens.
But I do think that you gotta learn the difference between being petty and like harmful, like too far.
Right.
Like I don't feel that once you learn, because everybody has triggers. Like this is the thing, and I don't.
You don't
think,
always know your triggers.
You don't always know your triggers, but once you do know certain triggers that are known, like your partner, I don't think that you should purposely like trigger your partner. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this specifically because I know that that's a trigger for you.
That's all BS.
I don't think
That's what you're saying right now. So
I don't think you should aim for that. Is what I'm saying.
That's BS. Yeah?
Like
the whole conversation that we just had here was because you know that. I don't think you should aim for like non-negotiables.
Yeah, like
I think there's certain things, right? Like don't be petty.
That's what I mean by that.
You know, somebody had a like you don't say nothing like that's why you got a retarded kid or like that's why your kid died.
So
you know
something like that.
Like you don't hit nobody with like stuff like your mom died. Like but people be doing stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real. Like you know what I mean? So like don't go to like those type of levels. But like
yeah, that's what I mean by too far. Like you just take it. You just saying some
you know what I mean?
shit that's
like,
just like
it's gonna trigger Marissa.
overboard.
Like she just told y'all.
It's gonna trigger her that we don't cuddle, but she'll be alright. Like we just not gonna cuddle that day. You know what I mean? Like she gonna be upset, but it ain't like.
So that's why I say that.
Yeah. So it is definitely. That's what I mean by that. Like more so.
Have boundaries. There should be boundaries.
I'm not. Yeah. Certain things. I'm not going to do something harmful. Like I'm a put chemicals in something that you use every day, like soap or lotion or whatever the case may be, toothpaste. Like I'm not gonna put shit on your toothbrush. I'm not gonna go downstairs and put the cat shit on your toothbrush. Like I think that's too far.
Oh man, I did that to you like 3 times.
Boy, stop fucking lying. That whole litter box would have been on your head.
How would you have known?
Who else would have did it?
How would you have known?
I would have smelled it. You know I can smell it.
Not the way your breath smell. I know you can't.
Not the way your ass smell.
How you know how it smells?
That
you
fucking
put your nose in it.
towel be smoking.
You put your nose in it.
Smoking. Smoking.
Yeah, we put her nose in it. That's crazy, Marissa. That is outrageous. You put your nose in the ass. That is crazy.
Don't piss me off.
Don't piss me off.
So,
So let me talk to y'all. Like, isn't it so funny how Marissa transitions?
yo, I got a lot.
Like it's always like you can tell
I'm
the
sorry,
topics
y'all,
about
but I
to
have
change, or like how like she transitions. I was like, all right, so guys, let's look back at the iPad, and here's where we are.
No, it's not even that. It's like I be having so many thoughts in my mind. Like, I was about to say this.
That's the whole point of Unfiltered.
I was about to say that, but
So get it all out.
sometimes I'll be forgetting what the fuck I was about to say. Like that happens too.
$20 a curse word.
Well, I know I owe about probably 2 racks off this episode because I got real unfiltered. And I'm sorry to the church people that our church family. I didn't mean to say church people, church family that watches us because I had a potty mouth, but I'm working on it. I am.
I hear you. So for the listeners, I got a question. What's y'all levels of petty in y'all relationships, right? Like, reflect back on it, yo, because I know you sit back, and as you even went through the episode, you start thinking about the petty things you do, and how it's different in a relationship. Like, yo, it's way different than, like, petty with your siblings, or, like, petty with anything else. Like, petty in relationships is different. And, like, we went to generations. So, like, if you got marriage for a couple of years, you've been dating for a couple of years, you've been dating for a couple of weeks, we want to know, like, how does it all look, right? And where everybody sits at. So that's my one question. And then my other question for the listeners would be, do you fight quiet or loud? Right? Is your petty quiet or is your petty loud? Right? How do you get that out there? So reflect on that. I'm sure that there will be some clips of this
Yes.
And we can get that out. But yeah, I definitely want to hear back, and I definitely want people to comment and follow and let us know. But like, definitely answer those questions. Is that good?
Yeah, that's great.
That's great.
That's
Do you want?
awesome.
Don't forget that. See, look, this is me being nice. This is me not being petty. But you said you had something for the people.
Yeah, I was gonna get into
right?
that. I didn't forget.
Oh, okay, look at you.
So,
You ready to get into that now?
no,
Okay.
but
I told y'all. I see how she transitions. It's so bad. Like,
yeah,
so
I'm saying so like okay, like because you talk about something. Well, you gonna get. I'm like no, but I mean,
But it's how you do it.
I know. So,
like,
you know.
like, wait, you about to go into it now? I'm trying to tell y'all the transitions. Like,
yo,
just let it flow.
just all right,
All right.
all right. But yes, please DM y'all answers to those questions and let us know. I definitely want to hear some stories. Like, what's the pettiest things some people have done? Because I know
I definitely want to hear that feedback.
I know some people got some stories.
Yeah, I definitely want to see like the pettiness that everybody's been on.
I know somebody.
I want to hear from the fellas too. Like, I definitely want to hear like, yo, what do you do when you know what I mean? Because sometimes yo, it just ain't no way to really express yourself. So it's just like I want to hear from the fellas. Like, what do y'all do?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear. So definitely, like, fellas, let us know. Like, what do you do? What was your petty in your relationship? How do you be petty? How do you get back at your significant other now? What's the most pettiest thing you done? Right? What's the pettiest thing you done recently?
Right, because it is. The thing is about being in a relationship or just life period. Like you're gonna have a conflict. So, like to not have conflict is like impossible. And you just gotta, work through it and figure out different tools and different ways of what works best for y'all and y'all relationship.
How are we gonna navigate that?
Right, and it's not, about being petty. It's also about still being respectful. Like, okay, I'm gonna be petty, but I still love them enough not to go this far.
Right, like I'll do that. I definitely agree with that. Mm-hmm. Like we be beefing and we be petty, but like your foundation, you know what I mean. You might have a storm, but that don't mean like the foundation is going away. You know what I mean? Like it ain't like nothing that's like wiped away. Because even at the storms, things can be rebuilt, right?
Or there's a rainbow.
So it definitely ain't that, but it's like because even like now we be like, I mean, I ain't going nowhere, like. We ain't about to break up. But at the time, you know what I mean? You be saying it like, I don't care if you leave. You don't really mean it, though.
Yeah, you be like...
Gee.
You be like, they better not fucking leave. Shit.
Right.
They better not do that.
Right. So... But then it also helps, like, reset the energy, right? Like, you get a little pettiness out. Y'all both laugh about it.
Then you go to breakfast
or go to breakfast or go eat.
We wasn't beefing when we ate the crabs, but
we ain't even talk about that. So like you act like they know that we went and had crabs.
We did say that because you said that your finger was messed up.
Right. That's like the one thing. But I hear you. You're right.
But those onion rings was pretty good.
Those were pretty good.
And the hush puppies.
The hush puppies were pretty good too.
Sorry, y'all. I'm hungry. But yes, I definitely think it's about keeping a respect and just remaining solid. Because once you get through those problems and you overcome them, you really see how strong your relationship is, and that's a beautiful thing on the other side.
That's the beautiful thing on the other side. And sometimes you just gotta pray through it.
Yeah, because you won't always have the answers. Like.
Yeah, we don't always have the answers.
You will not.
And sometimes, like, in all honesty, just agree to disagree.
Yeah, y'all won't always agree on everything.
Yeah, just agree to disagree. Like, just
got two different perspectives on it.
And that's fine.
And that is
you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not be petty. Like, sometimes I'm petty because, like, Marissa doesn't never drive. So, like, I'll be petty. Like, I'll be annoyed with driving. I'll just drive really fast or something like that. Just something to get on her nerves. Like,
and I'll be pressing my imaginary brake.
And I'll be like, be quiet over there.
And I'll be like, you are driving really fast.
And I'll be like, no, I'm not. I'll be like, no, what do I usually say? If she say that, then what?
Do you want to drive? Do you want to fucking drive, Marissa? Oh, okay.
Because she don't ever want to drive. So sometimes I do it to get her to drive, but it still don't work.
Yeah, because not happening. And I just be
Definitely not
like,
happening.
boy, fuck you. And move on. And you going to drive that car.
Or we let her drive herself.
That too. That's the one thing, another thing about the Tesla. Can't give that up. So, make sure that when you guys are, well, this is my advice, if you guys are having a beef or whatever, that you just always keep in the back of your mind the respect and, you know, the other side of when y'all get through the conflict and the storm, because hard times don't last forever, and the love that you have for each other is way more important than the problem that y'all having. So that's my advice. And don't always think you're the only couple that goes through certain things.
I think that's my biggest piece of advice.
Yeah.
Remembering that it's not just you. It doesn't start with you. It's not just you.
Absolutely not. Other people go through, if not the same thing or if not worse, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So don't ever think like, oh, you know, we had 2 arguments this week. Oh my God, we shouldn't be together.
Yeah, no. Some weeks it's gonna be 5 arguments.
And some weeks it's gonna be none.
And some weeks it's none at all. Sometimes we go months without none.
Yeah,
and it just kind of depends. And sometimes you just learn to shut up.
Yeah, you pick
right,
and
we
choose.
was talking about that too.
Yeah, picking and choosing your battles.
Picking and choosing your battles. Because sometimes it be stuff I'll be like, bro, I'm about to go off. Then I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to work. I'm going to see y'all later. Y'all do y'all.
Yeah, because I definitely had a moment too where I just be like, oh my God, I'm going to just shut the fuck up.
So sometimes you just got to shut up. Sometimes you just got to pick and choose your battles. And you be like, I disagree with that, but you know what?
Go ahead. Like, go off.
Nothing. But sometimes if it has a bigger impact on a bigger picture to me, I'm going to say something.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think you shouldn't be
quiet or timid.
Yeah, like not just avoiding everything. That's something different.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
Don't
just
do
be
that.
real. Like, yo, just be honest. You know what I mean? Like, don't avoid your issues. Like, communicate about them, but just be real and be honest. And it's okay to like not always like your significant other. That's just it. You know, it ain't about the problems you get into. It's about how you overcome them together. And sometimes that just means we don't like each other right now. Just say that. I don't like you right now. Move on.
Yep. And it's just honestly just knowing your levels, knowing when it's time to chill, when it's time to play.
Mm-hmm.
And just
it's always time to play.
It's always time to play for him. So I think I'm gonna have to get a blowhorn or something. I don't know.
It's not gonna work, but okay. I understand.
Like, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do here. But,
I don't know either.
You know, I'll figure it out. But so what I was gonna get into about what I was thinking about for my announcement is, so we are getting our house done. And I'm going to vlog the whole entire process. So I'm going to show you guys once we get it cleaned out and everything, I'm going to show you like what we starting with.
I feel like show that clean out experience and everything.
Yeah, well, I'll show y'all the clean out experience too. I will do.
So we'll show y'all the experience of where we at now.
Yeah, and then we'll go from there.
The cleaning out, then you'll start going through construction with us. You'll go with us through shopping.
Yes.
And just different things, right? The different steps of the process. We decided because of how financial things work and everything, we kept that part private.
But I can do a video on like the basics of like how you would go about this, or maybe some of the challenges that we face of how to avoid that.
Yeah, how to avoid some of those challenges when it comes to a remodel versus like buying a home or things of that nature. So just keep your eye out. Most likely that will be on TikTok and our YouTube channel. So you'll probably see shorts on YouTube Shorts and Instagram and TikTok and everything like that. But to really keep up with that, it'll most likely flow through our YouTube channel, and we'll make a new playlist. And
yeah, because we're trying to give you guys more of us and our lives, because we always talk about all the things that we're doing, but I think that you guys should come on the journey with us, because you guys are ultimately a part of the journey.
Into where we're going.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely include everybody in that, and then we got some more things that we're kind of cooking up.
Yeah.
So definitely more to come. But for the remainder of this summer, I think that'll be our focus.
Definitely be the focus.
And then we're also getting closer to wedding time.
Yes.
In Jamaica. So there'll be a lot of conversations.
And I'm actually pretty pissed because I should have vlogged me
getting your dress.
Yes, but I didn't.
I don't think you did.
That sucks. Damn.
Yeah, so there's wedding stuff. There's so much stuff going on, and we also are looking into like just a day in a life with us doing Turo and like our car rentals and things of that nature. So just to kind of give people like a real inside view of that, our view on Turo, our view on renting cars, and it's just like the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the things that we deal with customers, like all of it. So ultimately what we're saying is we're going to open up more avenues to be unfiltered with MarKei Unfiltered. So it won't just be the podcast moving forward. So we definitely hope that you guys transition with us in that journey, but always stay real and true to the podcast, and keep sharing the podcast. We're going to keep like our focus here on like relationships and couples and like what to do. How do we navigate that and things of that nature. But the MarKei Unfiltered will expand into being more unfiltered.
Yes. And more raw.
You're going
to see some raw footage.
Some raw footage, right? The hard part is like, and I guess like, I think after the house is done, it'll be really easy. But like right now, bro, me and Marissa y'all just don't understand. After a day, like, I don't even be feeling like doing a podcast sometimes. Like, I'd be like, yo, we got a podcast today. We got to do this today. We got to do this.
Then you got to turn around and wash. Like, today we have to do a podcast. Tomorrow we got to get up, wash a car, get it ready because we have to drop it
off at 8 or 10 a.m.
10.
Yeah, so I got to get up and handle that in the morning. Right. Our kids are with their grandmother tonight, so Marissa most likely will go get them in the morning while I handle the car situation, and we'll both have to drop the car off. So just like all of that, like just the day-to-day life and stuff like that. I most recently passed my PMP, so
whoop, whoop.
I'm thinking about putting together like a class to help people like prepare for their PMP and stuff like that. I will be honest, right? It's not going to be an official PMI training, but more so just like ways to kind of help prepare for the test, things to kind of be aware of. I do serve as a project manager in my day-to-day life and in my daytime job, so I have a lot of things to bring to the table, but just more ways to help people expand and grow and build wealth. So definitely more to come. Definitely a lot more coming to the table. This is episode 7. So that means that we're about 6 months in now to this podcast thing. So, thank y'all for rocking out with us. Thank y'all for continuing to show up. And again, as always, subscribe. Share this out with everybody. Let all of your friends know. Let everybody that's in a relationship know. Everybody that wants to be in a relationship know. And all good things, definitely subscribe. Definitely shout out to SMG Studios and our main man Pablo, who sits on the back end and behind the scenes to make this show happen and to make all things happen. So we really appreciate him on that front.
SMG.
right? And I guess by the time this episode comes out, it'll be pitch day. So I can't even like tell you guys to sign up for pitch day because it'll already be out. But I'm looking forward to kind of seeing how pitch day goes, who wins the 4 free hours of studio time and gets to come out here and check out the MarKei Unfiltered Studios and join the family, right? So definitely come in, join in. Shout out to our SMG family. And if you haven't checked out their shows, visit us online. Visit the MarKei Unfiltered website. And from there, you'll see all of the other creators and content and everything else that all of the team is working on.
Yes, because we have some talented people here. So please check out their talents. And make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on their stuff as well.
Right. And if you are subscribed to them, then subscribe to us too.
Right.
Right? You're the best of both worlds. You're the best of both worlds. And maybe one time, you know what I mean? Maybe when we get to like episode 10, we'll jump out of the boom boom room and like come into a different scenery.
I was thinking, it's crazy because in my head I was sitting over here thinking, I think for episode 10 we might do something big. Might do something big, y'all.
All right, we're gonna see. Right, her mind is gonna be going now.
Yeah,
so we at episode 7. So we got 2 more episodes, really. Then the next episode after that, she gonna have to come up with her big one. So I would love to see what the topic is gonna be, how this is all gonna work. Huh? It's gonna be Halloween by the time we have it. I know we keep saying we're gonna have it every 2 weeks, y'all, and thank y'all for working with us. All right, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, but life is be life, and like for real, in our mind, it's gonna be in 2 weeks, and then we be like, damn, y'all, it's been a month. We didn't get another episode out yet. So we're gonna get it there, though. We're gonna get it there. We're gonna keep pushing it. We're gonna get it out there. We're gonna get the words out. We're gonna get the podcast out. So just thank y'all for rocking with us.
Yes.
But now that gets our minds going. Like, what is episode 10 about to be here for?
Because I got to do something big.
Something big. Maybe episode 10 will be our first guest.
Maybe
That's episode 10 will be our first guest. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we have in store.
But I definitely am thinking something big.
Something big?
Episode 10 might be the first guest, but it's still going to be big.
It's going to be big. All right. Well, we're going to keep out. So keep rocking with us. And again, like I said, subscribe. Even if you listen to this podcast with Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or anything else, make sure that you check out the YouTube page. And if you are only watching us on YouTube, make sure that you still subscribe and follow us on all of our other channels. You know what I mean? Listen to us on your way to work, on your way from work, or just throw the podcast up while you at work and let it play in the background while you get to see our facial reactions and everything, because that's what makes the show, if you ask me.
Yes, and make sure you follow all of our social media pages. MarKei _Unfiltered. That's on Instagram, TikTok. Do we have a Facebook?
We do not have.
We don't have a Facebook. I should make.
I don't know why we don't.
I'm gonna make one.
Mm-hmm. So Marissa's our social media manager, in case everybody didn't know.
Well,
I help, but
y'all, content is a lot.
That's not my cup of tea.
And
we also kept y'all, and we're hungry. So come on, babe.
All right.
You about to start a whole new conversation?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that.
Okay,
content is a lot, but yes, please follow our social media pages. We will be posting updates on there, clips, announcements.
And if you haven't checked out the merch, check out the merch.
So my shirts finally came.
Our shirts did come. Oh yeah, last time we were here, her shirt did not come.
So please check out the summer merch. Make sure you get yourself some, get your family some, your cousins, your friends, whoever.
Give it out.
Who?
I said give it out.
Oh, give it out as a gift.
Give it out. Support the MarKei Unfiltered pod. That's how we're going to keep bringing these episodes to you. You know what I mean? Get some gear. Go ahead and check us out. Everything's on our link tree. And we are also, I guess this is how I'll end the show. We are also, I don't know if we're still like in a running or not. We weren't getting a lot of votes.
Oh, yes.
Or are we still in the running for like America's Top Couple or something like that?
Number 7.
I know. I think we even stopped voting ourselves. That's how busy we be.
But it's that, I don't really like how they do it either, but whatever.
So I guess I'll leave that part alone. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Thank y'all for joining. Thank you for coming out for another episode. And as always,
stay real, raw, and unfiltered.
Yo, forgot our line. God darn it. All right, y'all keep it real, raw, and unfiltered. Thank you for hollering at us. And we'll see y'all next time.
Cut.